Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Let's see. Mic check 1 2. There we go. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, another stream. And as the title says it, 1.52 is upon us. It's actually here. I didn't want to say upon us. It's here. And you know me, I'm always keeping you guys going with the mods. Always keeping my game updated. So I feel like I should, share the sugar, share the wealth. So if you are interested in huge map mods, obviously I'm the best person to come to when it comes to modding in general. Make no mistake about it. But I want to give you a disclaimer first before we even get into that. If you are new to using mods, you are new to map combos. I want to first say, don't be afraid, right? Don't be afraid. Just follow instructions. If you're good at following directions, following instructions, it's dope. Greatest thing can happen to you. But understand that it is a job a little bit. As far as the map combo mods, not as much. But just modding in general is a job. So you do have to keep them updated. You do have to make sure that you're on top of compatibility and so on and so forth. And you understand load order and all the other things that go along with that. That being said, again, if that sounds like you, great. You're in the right place for this video. If it doesn't sound like you're disorganized, dysfunctional, you don't really like having maintenance on the game, but you do want a huge map combo, but you're not willing to necessarily keep it up. Yeah, you don't want to. This isn't the video for you. You might as well click off, go somewhere else. Um, Modding takes time, right? It takes commitment. The guys who make it, they take their time, and of course, we who use them, it takes time to keep these things updated. So I just want to put that out and get that out the way right now. Also, if you guys are interested, so I've been thinking about this. Let me lay this out too. So because I've dealt so much in my life with troubleshooting, and I'm a critical thinker. I'm an analytics guy. I love analyzing things. I tend to be extremely patient in those areas. So when it comes to this game, it's like a match made in heaven. Modding, of course, requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of troubleshooting when things go wrong, so on and so forth. I realize that that is something that's specific to specific people in this world, and everybody's not going to have that. I get it. So if you're somebody that would benefit, that you think you would benefit from some type of tech support, some type of modding tech support without like going to YouTube, without having to read, excuse me, read through long lists of forums. I'd like for you to drop a comment about it in the comment section below, because I am thinking about going on and putting a tech support uh, 101 tech support uh, stream. So it'll be me and the other person. Of course, obviously it will be paid, but I will have tiers of that support, and and I guess the goal of it is to make sure that you get out of your game what you want. So if something's broken, then I'm going to take a look at it and fix it, help you fix it, diagnose the problem, get you back going, so on and so forth. Um, that seems to be a root cause of a lot of people not wanting to have mods or not wanting to use mods. They don't understand load order, so on and so forth. So if that's a service that you think you guys would like, obviously it's going to be a paid service. I'm not going to do that type of support for free. Hit me up in the comment section below. Say yes. You know what? That's dope. That sounds so dope, bro. I would do it in a heartbeat. Sign me up right now. If it's not something you're interested in, you can just put nah. I don't think that's. I mean, and I want you guys to be honest. Like, I don't want no stupid people on there. Just comment just to say comment, please, man. Like, we all grown. Like, so don't type nothing stupid. If this is something that you think will benefit you, put it down in the comment. If not, then put that in the comment and put why. Okay. Um. So with that out the way, again, modding is fun. Using mods are fun. Exciting times. I'm actually releasing my combos. As you guys notice, I'm releasing my combos officially before the other channels or the other sites do. So I'm always ahead of the game, man. I'm telling you right here. This channel is the best kept secret on YouTube and on Twitch. I stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Guys, take advantage of all this info and knowledge while the channel is small. I do feel strongly that at some point my channel is going to take off, and the kind of the small connection. Obviously, I'm always going to have time for the day one people, but you know how it gets, right? As your family grows or as the community grows, right? Time gets comments get more and more. People talk more and more. Other people want to talk more and more, so on and so forth. So make sure um, take advantage of this time right now. So questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, all that. Keep it locked. All right, so let's get into this huge map combo. All right, let me just show you guys too. Right now, currently, I'm running 718 mods. That's my mod count. There's a lot of mods that I don't have that haven't been updated to 1.52 yet. So once I get those installed and they get updated, I should be around 820, 830, something like that. Let's see. Anyway, all right. So all the way down at the bottom, I did link these in the description. Again, I am definitely gonna walk you through the process, but I'm not gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna walk you through the process, and I always said that I'm gonna walk you through this, but I'm not holding your hand, man. Like, you have to put some skin into the game when you want to handle these mods. I'm not gonna be your grandpa. I'm not gonna be your kindergarten teacher, right? You gotta go procure this information. I provide you with access to the information. I provide you with understanding of the information, but you gotta get it. You gotta have some skin in the game. Like, that's it. So I did link the description to where you can go get these mods. For the most part, most of these mods you can find on Truckee Mods, right? Most of them you'll be able to find on Truckee Mods. I have that link in the description. The other ones are paid mods, with the exception of ProMods Canada. That's free. I've linked that website in the description, and the rest are paid mods. So Alaska, I've linked that in the description. I've linked Reforma, the other add-ons to Reforma. Again, Reforma is free for the mega resources and the base map. If you want all the other ones, then you have to pay for it on Patreon. I've linked that in the description. But you can use this model and this format, this load order, if you don't have the add-ons. You don't have to have the Reforma add-ons to do what I'm telling you to do. So, but if you do want to have a fully expanded Mexico, yeah, then you need it. And last but not least, just have fun, guys. That's it. Have fun. Enjoy the process. Enjoy this game. Um, oh, I won't say last but not least. The last paid map mods that you'll need is from Voith, VOITH. I've linked him in the description. Great dude, amazing quality. He does the state expansions, which are Colorado, Utah, Washington, and Oregon. All right, I have Arizona, but he's not updating that anymore because of Project Better Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. So, but I still use it anyway, just because. But yeah. So anyway, without further ado, now we can get directly into load order installation. All right, so you want to go and click on the link for this for the Alaska North to the Future mod. I think it's like $20 or something like that. Once you get that mod, it goes at the bottom. Really. And truly, Alaska North to the Future, right on the bottom. The next map mod that you will need is the add more cities to California. More cities in California. I think I actually got a newer version. Hold on real quick. Let's see. This is 1.1. Okay, yeah. They're all 1.1. I got to delete some, I guess. All right, so yeah. So more California cities. Excuse me. All right, this is free. You can get this on Truckee. After that, we got minor urban overhaul. The newest one is version number 18. Excuse me. Man, we're moving fast with MUO. So minor urban overhaul. Minor urban overhaul adds more density, expands the highway to metropolitan or urban areas. Excuse me. So you will experience, irregardless of what type of traffic you're using, what traffic mod you're using, a minor urban overhaul. Try saying that like 50 times. It will expand the highway and override that mod that you're using and increase the traffic exponentially. So just like it sounds, it overhauls the urban areas and it makes the highway. Man, throat got dry all of a sudden. Excuse me, hold on, guys. Mm. Ah, there we go. All right. So yeah, so that's what minor urban overhaul does. It expands highways. So sometimes the highway will go from 2 lanes to three or 3 lanes to four, depending on the area. Adds more density to the traffic. All right. Excuse me. All right. So after MUO, that's why we'll call it from now on. I'm not going to say that name 50,000 times in this video. So after MUO, you'll need the MUO Reforma road connection, right? So these two need to talk to each other. Reforma and minor urban overhaul, or MUO or MUO, needs to talk to each other. In order for them to do that, in order for you to get cargo from this for these locations and not run into walls that are invisible, you'll need road connections. Okay, so this is it right here. This just got updated. It is the MUO. There it is, MUO Reforma compatibility patch 1.8.6.1. That is the most recent version. I'm not going to go too fast because I'm only going to do this once. So I'm going to take my time and go all the way through it. So you guys get it. Mega Resources and Reforma, the base mod for Reforma, these two. These are on Truckee and they are free. Evelyn Torres has put these two on Truckee and they are free. So you can download these from that Truckee mods link that I gave you. All right. And guys, the reason why I do this is because I watch videos and people did this and it helped me out. So I love helping. So I want you guys to have an easy time, kind of like I was thankful when somebody did that for me. Thumbs up, like the video, man. Subscribe to the channel, please. Support it, dude. You got to support. You got to do your part. All right, so the next one is Los Altos. So these are the add-ons. I posted a link to his Patreon to get the add-ons. Los Altos, right? Pacifico, Noreste. Then we'll have Extremo or Extremo and Noreste and Sierra Nevada, right? So these are the add-ons. Pacifico Extremo. No, that's Sierra Nevada. So these are expansion add-ons. Sierra Nevada, of course, takes the Sierra Nevada mountains and that huge area, and he literally transforms it. It's so dope. But yeah, so all of these get updated all the time on Patreon. Check them out if you want these add-ons. If not, then skip all these and just keep moving. Excuse me. You will need this right here. This just came out as well. You will only use this, obviously, if you have Sierra Nevada. That's what this is. Let me bring it up for you. This is the MUO, which is the Minor Urban Overhaul Map, Sierra Nevada. So it needs to talk to Sierra Nevada. This is the compatibility patch that you'll need. So if you don't have Sierra Nevada, which is the add-ons, don't worry about it. You don't need this. If you do, then you need this. I'll say it again. If you don't have this mod, the Sierra Nevada mod, you do not need MUO to Sierra Nevada. It will crash your game. So do not put any route connection mods in that you don't have a map mod for. It will crash your game. All right. So next, after that, we got Project Better Arizona. I'm sorry. Let me go back to Reformer real quick so you guys can see what version. I apologize. Let's get the proper version. So the Mega Resources version is right there, 2.7.8.152. Okay. That way you know what it is. 2.7.8.152. And this one is this one is 2.7.8.152. All right. Here we go. So all these are the latest versions. The add-ons, when you obviously you got to get the add-ons from him. So it will be the latest version. I'm not going to go through each one of those. You know what it is. It'll be the last post that he has on his page. All right, so Project Better Arizona. Here we go. You'll need this if you want to have a cool experience while you're driving through Arizona. It looks awesome. This version is 0.4.1. Just got updated. 0.4.1. So this is the map, base map, and then you need the. Remember, I told you need a road connection for every map mod, right? So here, this is the road connection for Better Arizona and Reforma. So you see, Project Better Arizona, Reforma connection. In order for you to get from Mexico to Arizona, you're going to need a road connection. 1.9. There you go. All right. So the base goes on top. The base goes on the bottom. The connection goes on top. That's going to be a consistent theme as we go through these. Always remember the base of the mod goes on the bottom. Road connections go on top. So that way when the game is reading it, it reads it from the top down, obviously. And so it needs road connection, then it'll put the map in. Road connection, it'll put it in everything else. Cool? All right. So we're going to keep going. This is the Arizona map mod that I was saying about, the state mod. You can't get this anymore from Voice. He doesn't make it anymore. If I'm not mistaken, he's done. I don't know if he is officially, but it's not on his site anymore. So if you got it, you got it. If you don't, don't worry about it. You're not going to be able to get it. So I know since crying over spilled milk. So we're moving on up. Don't worry about this mod if you don't have it. If you do have it, then put it in right here. Right above the route connection for the road connection for Reforma and Project Better Arizona. Then we got Arizona. Then we got the new Coast to Coast. Man, Coast to Coast has come such a long way. It used to be so trashy. But again, early stages, it was a huge undertaking. But man, it is absolutely crazy. And Manfred, he redid Louisiana, and it's so sad because excuse me, SES is going to release Louisiana here soon. But he redid Louisiana. You got to check Louisiana out. It looks amazing. But this is Coast to Coast version 2.18.52.0. As of what I know is today, this is the most current version. Guys, if there are newer versions, again, this is today. So if you get a newer version, let's just say tomorrow they come out with another version, just take the old version out and put the new one in. That's it. Don't panic. Don't flip out. Just take the old one out, put the new one in, delete the old one, keep the new one, and it's plays, and you keep it moving. All right, coast to coast. All right. Here's the. This is also on Truckee. This is voice, so you'll have to go buy it. Well, you can't buy it anymore, but the other state expansions that we'll get to for like Arizona will be at Voice Patreon website or Patreon site or at his Patreon. I don't know how you say it. Coast to coast. After that, we got Beyond. Beyond is like Puerto Rico, the Caribbean area, all that. Cuba, Panama. No, I don't know, but it's a lot of the Central America, Virgin Islands, stuff like that. This is on Truckee Mods as well. So you get it should be four. They're all numbered. They're all numbered. One, two, three, and four right here. So you'll see the numbers for each one. So literally like you can't mess up. Right? If you mess this up, it's time to quit. That's just all it is. If you can if you mess up this load order, you might want to stop playing games in general. So one, two, three, four. That's it. Right? One, two, three, four. Or four, or from coast to coast, it goes four, three, two, one. Okay. You can get this on Truckee. This is free. You'll also need this file from Truckee right here. And let me show you guys what version this is, by the way. Yeah, it's version 2.1. So that's the new compatible version with 1.52. Beyond version 2.1. That's what you'll need. You'll also need this file, which is a road connection. Excuse me, right here. And this is going to make Beyond talk to coast. Okay, you see? You need, like I tell you, every map mod needs a road connection. So here's Beyond and coast to coast right here. And you can get this on Truckee as well. And there it is, 1.52-1.0. Okay. Get this on Truckee right here. And that goes right on top of Beyond. So number one. It goes right on top. Okay. Again, guys, you're not going to find this anywhere. You're going to find this right here, in this channel. I am the mod king. I don't care what anybody else tells you about themselves. I got receipts. And you're a part of the receipt right now while you're watching. Nobody has a map mod up. They never do. All right, here we go. So now, LA, if you want to, this mod is dope because it gives you another terminal. So if you ever play Euro Truck, you know, on Euro Truck you can sell the seeds. You know, going hopping from country to country. Well, this pretty much allows you to do the same thing. It allows you to go like from basically turns LA into a ferry port. So, you know, you go to Alaska. Now you can go to LA. You coming from Mexico? Well, now you can go to LA. If you get something in LA that needs to go to Mexico, well, now you don't have to drive all the way down there. You can just take a ferry. Okay, cool deal. So you need this. You need the cruise terminal, and this terminal is this version right here, 2.1, Los Angeles Cruise Terminal, and then you'll need the connection for it. Now, I'm sure they're going to come out with other connections for the other map mods. They haven't yet, but I'm sure they are. This is the connections for it. This connects Minor Urban Overhaul. It connects Reforma to the LA Ferry, and it's patch 1.2.3.1. Pretty dope. Most of your driving, I'm surprised that they didn't include a North to the Future ferry. Um, but hey, which is Alaska. I'm surprised they didn't include a ferry for that. But hey, we can't get everything. All right, 1.2.3.1. All right, now that goes right on top. Again, so we're just moving right on up. ATS expansion just got updated as well as of the other day to 1.52. Get that on Truckee Mods as well. And you want to look for version 14.0 or version 14. This is the new expansion, ATS expansion. And you need the cargo also. So now what they've done, the creators of ATS expansion, is they've added the cargos and low boys and things that come from the cities that they've added. And so that's pretty dope. And these are very popular trailers too. It's not like just trash trailers. Like they got Deloops, they got some trailers from other modders, Nightwings, Blackhawks, Step Decks, Murrays, Rogers. I mean, they got low boys, everything, refrigerators, you name it. So Great Danes, Wilson, Hoppers. So just pretty good work. But here's the mod right here, the version number. And that goes on top of the ATS expansion. We're almost done. We're almost done. It's a lot of work, but once it's a lot of work. It seems like it anyway. But once you get all the mods downloaded, putting them in is a breeze, right? Just downloading. That's it. Just knowing. I mean, you got all the easy work done because you're watching this, so you don't have to really worry. Like you're getting all the goodies. Everything's gonna be so simple. You don't have to worry about it. All you gotta do is just follow these directions, put them in order. Other than that, you're good. Like, but this will give you the entire world. So, I mean, entire North America. So here it is. You need this route connection right here. This coast to coast, the ATS expansion road connection. So that way you can get cargo that goes from either or all the way through. Sometimes if you don't have a road connection, but the map mod still works, then what'll happen is you'll get cargo loads, but the routes that the game will provide for you to drop your deliveries off or your cargo off to get to your destination, and the GPS route will be so silly, and that's how you know that you don't have the road connection installed properly. All right, so coast to coast, ATS expansion road connection, and it is this version right here, 1.5210. 1.52-1.0, right? C2C dash ATS expansion. You can get this on Truckee. These are on Truckee mods. Free. Free. Crazy. Free. All right. Anyway, let's keep moving. These are paid mods. So these state expansions are paid. This is from Voith. These are linked in the description. His Patreon is linked in the description. These are always updated. The cities and the things that he's added are just insane. It's pretty cool. to see how much work he's done. Plus, he has the Great America Map mod. If you've seen that on this channel as well, I love that. The assets and the textures and the quality of his map mods are pretty good. Pretty good. They are SES quality for sure, hands down. So we got Oregon and the latest versions, of course. Obviously, like I said, if you're getting these from the paid site, I'm not going to do the latest versions because they'll be the latest ones to get. So, all right. So you'll. This is the loader. The Oregon's at the bottom. After that, you got Washington. Then you got Utah and Colorado. I wanted to make sure I had it right. Is it? Is this? Is it? Is this? Give me 1 second, guys. I think that's the right load order. I want to be sure. I want to be sure. Don't sue me. 1 second. I mean, even if it wasn't the exact load order with those expansions, right? It's really not that glitchy, so it's not that serious. It's not like the game is going to crash. Your game will crash. It won't crash if you don't have those state expansions exactly like they need to be. So don't worry about that. But it's not finicky. I'm going here now to see. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see. Yeah, so the load, yep. So the load order is Colorado, yeah, Colorado, Utah, Washington, Oregon. Yeah, I was right. But like I said, but still not a big deal if it wasn't in that order, still not a big deal. All right. So anyway, here we go. So yeah, Colorado is new. Just came out with that one. Pretty cool. All right, so this is on Truckee, Interstate 50. So this adds and revamps and adds other assets to Oklahoma, Interstate 50. All right. Then you have EMMN, which is East meets Mid North. So the team that used to do Project Mid Atlantic, the Great Mid North, and Project East Coast, they all came together, and now it's East meets Mid North. And here is the newest expansion number for that. This is also free. Tons of mileage on this, tons of states in this one mod. This is 1.5.2.1.52-1. East meets Mid North. This is on Truckee. This is free. Then the next one is there was and you still can get these mods separate. Discover Ontario and Bonjour Quebec. Two separate mods, but they've actually been combined with the route connections to each other already built in. So that's pretty dope. This is version 3. That's the newest version. So that is the next in the order from top to bottom. I mean from bottom to top, excuse me. So this goes above East meets Mid North. And then we got ProMods. So ProMods, models, map, def assets. ProMods is free. I've linked ProMods in the description below. And before the end of this video, actually, let me go ahead and finish this out. And before the end, I'll go to ProMods website. A lot of people are still confused um, how to download ProMods. So I know there's YouTube videos out there that show you how to do it. That's why I'm going to save it for the end. So that way, if you already know how to do it, don't even worry about it. You can just keep going through the video. But for those that don't, stick around, guys. And at the end of the video, I'll show you how to download ProMods. All right. All right. So after ProMods, of course, you got 4 files, right? This file right here, this is the other file that you'll need on Truckee. This comes with, this is the other reformer mod. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. This is not supposed to be up here. This is supposed to be, oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, it is. Oh. I thought I had Sierra Nevada up there. I'm sorry. It's that's not up there. It's just, all right. So yeah, so you'll need other map. Yeah, I've been up too long. All right, other maps. This is on Truckee as well. This is part of the Reforma map mod. So the base and the mega resources that will be on Truckee as well as this. You'll need to put this one right above ProMods. This keeps the map and all these and the compatibility of everything together. All right, now you'll need a few of these route connections, so pay attention. Make sure that you get the proper versions. You'll know if you don't have the right version, obviously, because it'll say incompatible at the bottom right here. You ain't gonna be able to activate it. All right, so at the bottom, right on top of this other maps, you want to have. Well, actually, you know what? You actually want to move this up anyway. You want to move this up. So there you go. Either way is fine, but I still like it. I still like it to look the way I've known it to look always. All right, so you'll need East meets Mid North and Ontario, the route connection for that, or road connection, which will be 1.5.2-1. So this is the EMMN Ontario one. Then you'll have an EMMN route connection for ProMods right here. So EMMN, and then you have ProMods, and that's the same thing, 1.52-1. And then you'll have EMMN NTTF, which is North to the Future. So this makes EMMN, or East meets Mid North, talk to Alaska. So you get those very, very long routes that go all the way, 1,000, 3, 4, 5,000 mile routes. If that's you, this is it right here. So you need this anyway, though, or you're going to crash the game. All right, so you'll need this, which is East meets Mid North, the North to the Future. Same thing, should be 1.52-1, I'm sure. But I'll pull it up anyway. There you go, 1.52-1. And then you'll need Alaska, North to the Future, and ProMods. You'll need these two to talk to each other. So if you want to be able to, I believe you can, with this mod, not only do you get loads that you can go down to Washington and take the ferry, but I believe this is actually a road. This road is a long road, like 1,000-mile road, where you can drive from Alaska to Canada, to British Columbia. So pretty cool. All right, then this goes on top, or you can put it under here. It doesn't matter. But I got it right there. And now here's where you guys need to pay attention so your map doesn't look stupid. You don't want to have highways and cities all in the water. You don't want to have your map misaligned. I hate that. I didn't know how to fix it before. Well, now I know how to fix it. Never again will I ever do that. If you have been like that, then then yeah, I'm a saving grace for you. So here you go. You can get this on Steam Workshop. He has a few different colors, so get the color that you like. I'm using the blue, but here's the version, the newest one on Steam, and this is what it's called: North America background map, right? Blue. You'll see it. That's not hard to find. He has a few of them, so just pick the one that you like. Here's the other one that you'll need. This is on Truckee. You'll need this. This is very important. Jerry is the man, and Jerry's full screen map is the man too. What this does is it helps keep everything in bounds. There's a specific order that everything has to be in for this to work. All right, but here is the latest version. So go get this one, 1.52-1. This is Jerry's full screen. It needs to go on top. So North America, you need this, and you need Jerry's full screen right here. Okay, this is what's going to. These are going to these two by themselves won't do it. So you'll need this navigation right here. So you'll need Google Maps. You don't need night mode. I don't believe that day mode is any different. So if you use the light version, daytime or the nighttime version, I believe they both work the same. But you need the night version and the ProMods add-on. I got that linked in the description. You need these to make these two work together. If you have these two without a Google Maps nav, then your routes are going to be everywhere. Your map's going to be misaligned. So I'm telling you, which is why I linked it in the description, just in case somebody's too lazy to search for it in the Steam Workshop. You got a link for it. Go download it. You can download the night mode or the day mode. All right, day or night. Just make sure you got the base of the mod on the bottom, which is Google Maps, and then you got the ProMods add-on on top. Okay, so this is it. So from top to bottom, here we go. And I'll just scroll through this so you guys can see them. That's the connections. I've already went through these, just so you guys can see them that way. If you need to pause the video, you can. You can pause the video at any point in time. You can get the proper load order. Now we're on to ProMods. Shout out GMC Logistics, the huge map combo creators. Those are the guys that take these map mods and combine them, or they make road connections for map mods that don't have connections to other maps. So they are literally the OGs. I'm just a prodigy from them. They are the creators of all these road connections. Again, pause the video, take your time, don't rush. Make sure you go back. I try to talk as slow as possible, and I left up, things as long as possible, so you guys would know. Don't skip through the video. Like the things that I'm telling you are very important. I don't just waste time talking. Like there is a reason why I'm saying things to you and explaining things to you. So please don't skip around. Take your time and watch the video thoroughly So you can make sure you got the right load order. You can make sure you got the right mods, and it'll all work fine. It'll work just like mine. It's going to take your game a long time to load up, though, uh, but that's to be expected, right? That's to be expected. Remember what I told you guys about this one? Don't worry about Arizona. You can't get it anymore. And this is not going to have a picture. Just type it in just like you see it. Well, I'm talking about mega resources. Did I double click it and take it out? I don't see it down there. What happened to it? Did it fall out or what happened? Hold on, guys. I must have clicked too fast or clicked on it a couple of times and took it out. What? Huh? What? I mean, I just like. Okay, whatever. I guess Mega Resources doesn't have a picture. It did have a picture. Well, where's the picture? Why didn't the picture load? I don't know. All right. Well, that threw me off because I was like, "Yo, where's the picture?" All right. So anyway, here's the area. Tripping, man. What am I doing? All right. I could have sworn it had a picture earlier. Maybe it didn't. Who knows? I don't. I don't. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. See, some of this stuff had a picture earlier, didn't it? All right. Well, anyway. Yeah, minor urban over. This had a picture for sure. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's 18. Well, I don't know, but it had a picture when we first started, so we're still good. I'll back out and check though just to make sure everything's still kosher. Yeah, I was tripping, man. We had a picture when we started. In that while. All right, the pictures are back. There you go. See? I know when tripping, man. All right. So that's the load order. I'm gonna go ahead and start the game up. While the game is going, let me get the game started. And while we're starting the game, I am going to go to ProMods for all you who are having trouble uh, installing ProMods or downloading ProMods. I'm going to walk you through it real quick. So if you already understand ProMods, you can click out a video at this point and enjoy your huge map combo. But for those of you who have trouble with ProMods, stay tuned. I'm going to share screen and or screen share, and we're going to go to ProMods. All right, so you're going to click on that link. That's in the description. It's going to take you here to the ProMods page. At this main index page for ProMods, you're going to click right here for ProMods Canada. It's the first one is Europe. This one is Canada. It says it right there too. Go ahead and click on that. Now, once you click on that, I want you to scroll down on the next page, and it's just going to walk you through step by step. The first step that you need to do, it says you need to click here to generate a definition file. So that's what you need to do. First thing you got to do is generate this file. So this file will allow you to make minor changes to the game. If you don't want any damage, you can click this and take off the damage. If you want more sound in your interior, you can do that and add ×2, ×4, blah, blah. If you want to make changes to the navigation, if you still run the navigation from the base version navigation system from SES, you can change those colors right here. And then once you do that, you just want to click generate and it'll generate a file. So let's do that. And now it generated a file right there. So we're done with this window. We can go and close that tab out. And we're still going to be on. Now we can go to step number 2. It's just telling us to stop. Make sure we've done that because this is a very important step. Nothing will work without it. Then we scroll all the way down to step 2, right here at the bottom. In step 2, we're going to be asked, how do we want to download the file? Do we want to give ProMod some money? And maybe at like $1.50 to do it, or do we want to do standard? And it's only one file, so we got to wait in line or wait in queue, and it's only a certain amount of time or a certain amount of download speed that we get with this. So we can go standard. It's a small file. So that's step 2. We select standard. Obviously, if you want to give ProMods money, you can. I do it all the time because they give free stuff all the time. So I just believe in doing right and doing good by people who are good to you. All right, so here we go. So here's ProMods Canada. This is a 138 meg file. This is step 3. So this is probably where most people are getting hung up at. So after you click the free version, now all you got to do is click on this thing right here, this link. And this is telling you what version you're getting. Right here. Telling you what version you're getting. And it's telling you to download it. Now, when you do that, it's going to take you to a download window. So it's going to open up another window, just like the previous one. And you just got to wait for a second, depending on how full, how many people are waiting in queue before you. Will depend on the amount of hold time or wait time you got before your download starts and how fast your file downloads. But it's 138 megs, so it shouldn't last for a long time. Now you need to check this box to tell them that you're not a robot. So once you do that, your download will start, and there you go. So it's not bad, but again, if it's more than one file, as far as the raw archive, then you got to wait uh, 5 minutes in between each download. Sometimes that sucks. So I rather just pay them, get it all out the way. All right, now after that, Step 4 is just going to tell you the load order, right? So step 4, you go down and click on step 4, and it's going to say how to enable the mod. Now, that's when you follow all the instructions that I gave you from the site. I mean, from my live stream. So this is the load order that I use. This is the same load order that they use. You're going to do models, map, in that definition file that we generated. There you go. And assets right here at the top. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have an archiver like WinRAR or Win7zip or some program that can take up RAR files out or extract RAR files or RAR file. RAR file. Here we go. This is Project Next Gen. So here we go, right here. So this is our def file we just generated. So you would literally just drag and drop it into your mod folder. Mine is over here. So you can just take it and drag it. I'm not going to do it because I already got one. And with this, you just open this up and you will see these 3 files right here. You take those. You don't need to read me, obviously. Just take those 3 files, highlight them, and drag them over to your, well, excuse me, mod folder. Right there, I'll drag the file. And there you go. So that's how you download and move the ProMods files into your mod manager, right? And then once you get into the mod manager in the game, that's when we take care of that the other business that's in the video. All right. So again, guys, I hope this helps you out. If you have any questions, before you type it in the comments, watch the video again if it's about the video. If you have any comments or anything about anything else other than the game, leave it in the description, man. Leave it, I mean, not the description, leave it in the comment section. I'll get back to you guys. I don't check them all the time every day, but I do check them often. Um, I do have other life, so don't be frustrated. If I don't get right back to you, it's not because I don't like you. It's not because I don't care about you. And it's not because I'm not paying attention. I just take time. It takes time. You get a lot of messages, and plus I got life, so it's all good. I love you guys for sure. Peace, 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 and blessings to you. The game is almost loaded, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Uh, we'll be able to look at the map in all its glory. Yeah, so I love bringing stuff early. I definitely love bringing things early to people. Um, so I hope you guys appreciate it. I really do. I really do hope you show your appreciation by smashing a like or subscribing to the channel on Twitch or YouTube. I also hope uh, that you have fun on your games, man, because again, getting this stuff early does allow you to have a lot more fun a lot sooner. I get it. Like I'm a gamer first. I'm not a streamer, I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer who streams. That's the difference. So all right, so let's go to the world map, look at it, back out a little bit, and here we go. So what you'll see over here now, right? Since we did that, you see, now we got route line in the water that goes to Cali, that goes to LA. Yeah, so we got some connections now. See that?